Hey, what's up? My name is Ugochukwu Apara, also known as Ugo. I'm here with UUO Inc., an amazing website where we are always dreaming big, massive dreams. We're always taking care of business, making sure we're running good businesses, and above all, we're making sure that we're bringing forth the very highest level of standards in everything that we do. And in today's presentation, I want to talk about goal setting for 2013. And yes, it is a little bit early because December just started, but I feel like it's something that you're definitely going to be able to use moving forward to 2013 and beyond. So some of the things we're going to talk about are what SMART goals are and how they're different from all other goals. We're going to talk about how to properly set up a goal, and then we're going to talk about how to point out obstacles so they don't push you off track from achieving your goals. All right, so first topic is SMART goals versus all other goals. So first off, what the heck is a SMART goal? Well, a SMART goal is something that's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable, it's realistic, and it's tangible with a target date. All right. Other goals or other type of goals, on the other hand, are everything but the SMART goal approach. So what that means is that they don't really follow any guidelines to what fits as a goal, or maybe they do follow some type of guideline, but it's incomplete or it's half-assed. And because it's incomplete, what's going to happen is that the results are going to be completely random. Okay. So now let's move on to the next topic, which is how to properly set up a goal. And for this one, I actually have a real life success story, which is me. I'm going to use me as an example. So I recently just got a new car. I'm really excited about that. And before I got the new car, the goal I set out to make was just to get a new car. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward, pretty basic, and completely lacking a way to actually achieve the goal. So yes, I want to get a new car, but how am I going to go about doing it? So I took a second look at my goal and I turned it into a SMART goal. And the SMART goal started off with me saying, you know what? I want to save $6,000 in over 8 months, and I'm going to use all that money and I'm going to use it to buy a car. Target date for that goal is going to be January 15th of 2013. And one of the ways I'm going to do it is out of my paycheck, I'm going to stipend a portion that's going to go right to my savings account for this car. And one of the goals that I put in place that really helped me hit this thing off is I made sure that I cut out unneeded expenses and I laid low for a little bit. So by that I mean I just canceled my cable. I canceled my home phone because it was also attached to my cable. I lowered my cell phone package. I lowered the voices, how many minutes I get to talk. I lowered that, so I saved money. I canceled subscriptions that I didn't need, so I canceled Hulu and all this other stuff. I tried not to eat out as much. I tried not to go out as much. I tried not to shop as much. And overall, what happened is that I just started seeing $400 of just additional money in the bank just lying around because of that step. And what I would do now is the 400 would now be used what I used to start hitting my goal. So instead of me paying 750, it was 750 minus 400, which means that I only had to pay 350. And I got paid twice a month. So 350 divided by 2 means I'd only be really taking out $175 out of each paycheck, which was very insignificant and something that I could definitely do. So yeah, that was that. Oh, but look at that. Looks like my car is in the shop with my dad. So yeah, so the reason I put this up, all jokes aside, is because no matter how good you are at setting goals and how awesome you are at sticking to it, things will happen, and things will happen. And it's not the situation that makes a person, it's how they handle the situation. So make sure that you understand that. And it's going to segue greatly into my next topic, which is how to point out obstacles. So we just talked about how I got a new car, and the way I got it was that I set up a SMART goal, which helped me get it. And the SMART goal ran with me, saving $6,000 over the course of 8 months. Now I'm going to do it by putting $750 in the bank every month until I can get the car. Well, what happens if I miss a payment? What happens is if instead of 750, I can only cough up 550. That means I'm 200 short, and if I keep going, I'm not going to hit my goal. The reason I'm bringing this up is because this is the exact moment where most people say, you know what, screw it. I messed up, so this goal is not going to be able. I'm not going to be able to achieve it, and that's not what you should do. It's really not what you should do. You should keep moving forward. And to add salt into injury, what happened was that I got a phone and UPS lost it. UPS lost the phone, so that was a $400 loss for me. So first I couldn't make the payment. Instead of $750, I had $200, and then on top of that, to add salt to injury, I was also out $400 because UPS lost my phone. Didn't have insurance, couldn't make a claim. Long story short, I'm just out $400, which sucks. But I didn't let that stop me from hitting my goal. You know, another analogy I want to use is New Year's is coming up, and a lot of people are gonna make losing weight their resolution. You know it. We both know it. Like, that's what's gonna happen. So they're gonna get gym memberships, and they're gonna say, "Oh, I'm gonna go to the gym every single day," and they're gonna start off with a very good start. They're gonna go to the gym like the first week or the first month every day, um, and then they're gonna miss a day. One of these days they're gonna miss a day, and then that's gonna completely ruin their mindset. They're gonna completely say, screw it, I messed up, and they're gonna start making excuses and procrastinating themselves and procrastinating going to the gym. And that's when they, start going downhill and reverting right back to what they were doing before, and not working towards achieving their goal of losing weight. So you got to make sure that you're able to, point those little incidents out in your life and nip them in the butt very quickly so they don't mess up with you going your goal. So what if you don't go to the gym every day? If you miss a day, then go the next day. It doesn't matter. So what if you miss your payment? I missed a payment, and then on top of that, I had a $400 loss. But I still kept going towards my goal, and overall I achieved it. And there's a picture of the car. So that's really it. Don't make excuses for yourself, and don't put things off until the next day or the next week. If you have a goal in place, definitely do everything you can in your power to go forward and get it. And if you set up a SMART goal, if it's very specific, if it's realistic, and you put a target date on it to add some pressure on yourself, there's no reason that you won't be able to attain it. So that's that. That's really all I wanted to talk about. Once again, my name is Ugochukwu Opara, also known as Ugo. I'm here with UUOinc.com. Make sure you visit us and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time.